Welcome to Flip the Switch Music Podcast. My name's Hunter.
My name's Gio.
And it is Thursday, November 29th. And today we're going to be talking about the JID album. You just want to hop right into it?
Yeah.
First off, how you been doing, Mo?
Pretty good. I feel like it's been a while since we've done a podcast.
Yeah, last one was Vince Staples, FM. But now we're on back JID. All right.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this album.
Honestly, yeah. He was First off, a little background information on JID. If you don't know who he is, he was signed to Dreamville, which is J. Cole's label, and he was also a 2018 XXL freshman, and he's had a lot of hype around him ever since his debut album, The Never Story, last year, which was a really good project, like an 8 or 9 out of 10. Really good album. But today we got DiCaprio 2, and we're going to start it off. We're just going to get straight into the track listing. Just jumped into my seat. But my first track was Frequency
Change.
Oh, yeah, Frequency Change. My bad. What'd you think of it? It's just an intro.
I think it's pretty cool. I liked how he came into his house or apartment and he started flipping through the channels on his TV. I thought that was pretty cool.
I thought it was funny, that one parody where he's like, he's like making fun of what's his name, Crocodile Dundee or something like that,
Yeah.
Bear Grylls maybe.
Nah,
he's like, over
right.
here you could see the SoundCloud rappers with their fake face tattoos and they're lean. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little intro, and it goes straight into the next track, Slick Talk. What's your thoughts on this track?
I really don't have much to say about this, to be honest.
That's it?
Yeah. I really don't.
I mean, the track's pretty cool. It starts off with that
cool.
decent flow to it, and then it comes in with that beat switch, and it has that kind of like dark atmospheric beat to it. It's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's got that, I was like doing that as a beat, and it's pretty cool for an opening. Well, kind of basically the opening track. Pretty good track. What? Any other thoughts, Gio?
Yeah, it's a pretty good track.
I guess we'll get into the next one. Flying through the first two. All right, Westbrook featuring A$AP Ferg. This is one of the best tracks on the album to me.
Yeah, I agree. I like the A$AP Ferg's part on it. I don't know, I've always liked A$AP Ferg. Also because I first heard A$AP Ferg on Plain Jane. And since then I liked his voice. I don't know, it just sounds really cool to me.
Yeah, he's part of the A$AP crew. But his hook's pretty catchy. JID delivers solid verses, proving like he's got the best flow in rap, hands down. That man could flow like crazy, especially on the second verse when he comes in on Westbrook with the 2018 XXL Cypher verse he did. It pops up on the song with a picture of him coming into the game. It's already lit, just had a little cold to flame it.
Yeah.
That's a freaking bar, bro. Because if you don't get what he's saying, he signed to J. Cole. All it took was J. Cole to get him up there. Now he's basically saying everybody sees him. All that stuff. Flows carry this track. The hook's pretty good by A$AP Ferg. And then also, obviously, the Westbrook reference with the name of the track. Are you familiar with anything to do with basketball?
Yeah, isn't he a basketball player, Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, and they play for the OKC Thunder. And used to be Kevin Durant was on there, but he switched up. Yeah. He changed up to go get a ring. But they're basically saying it's like the underdog story. So Westbrook's in there, still at OKC. He didn't change up, and he's still making it, and he set a record without KD there. So it's pretty impressive. It's pretty cool concept reference to the track.
Yeah.
Overall, good track. Second verse, best part. Hook's really good. Any final thoughts on that track?
No, I'm good.
All right, let's get into the next track, which was one of the singles. Billy hated this song. It was called Off D's. Overall, it was basically a flow clinic, if you ask me. That song is crazy, the amount of flows they use on that.
Just really fast.
Yeah. Once again, best flow in the game, hands down. Who's got a better flow? Billy's in here. Who's got a better flow? Yeah, I have to think. Think. All right. We'll come back to Billy in a second. All right, but what did you think of it, Gio?
Yeah, when you told me that it came out, I was like, I forgot that it was supposed to come out, and then I didn't know what I expected. I just like knew J. Cole was gonna be in it, and I was like pretty excited about that. But I didn't know J. Cole was gonna go that fast as well. Just keep it with JID.
I know. I heard JID sent J. Cole a song, and J. Cole had already kind of like recorded a verse, but he redid it because he was like, "Holy crap, I can't get showed up by my own person I signed." So it became a flow competition, basically. But yeah, the bars on it are good. The flows are crazy. The beats got kind of sporadic to it too. But I like how J. Cole comes in onto it too. Y'all know who the Troop is? Crazy Like a Movie. Find it. Stanley Kubrick. That's a pretty good bar. But yeah, overall flow clinic. You got any other thoughts?
Yeah, I also read that J. Cole wasn't supposed to be on it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He went through like two people, I think. Wasn't it Kendrick and Ski?
Yeah, he originally sent the song to Kendrick Lamar and Ski Mask for Slump God.
Yeah.
And then he ended up with J. Cole. It's pretty cool. I want a remix of that. That'd be crazy. All four of those guys could go crazy with flows. Especially Ski. I still want to know where the Ski and freaking JID collab is at. Remember, they were on the XXL with each other.
Yeah.
And they were like, they ended up really becoming friends through that. And they just need to drop a collab with each other. They said they were. I don't know where it's at. Ski Mask album's dropping tonight. There's no credit did feature from JID. JID didn't have a Ski Mask feature on this album, so no clue where it's at.
Maybe later on.
Hopefully soon. Maybe just like a runoff single.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll end up getting that remix. But who knows? Overall, Off D's pretty good song.
Yeah.
Next song is 151 Rum, which was the first single released for the album. I'm going to let you start it off.
When did it come out?
I don't know. We talked about this on the podcast, didn't we?
Yeah, because it was a single. And then
just give a little bit of a follow-up to it. You still like the song?
Yeah, I still like the song. I still like the beat on it.
I still feel the same way. I like how the flows and stuff came in, all of that. You still feel the same way about the song?
Yeah. I remember I didn't go to school that day, and then I saw that it dropped, so I listened to it, and I was like, dang.
I think you're a little bit too far away from the mic. But we're good now. But yeah, still feel the same way. Let's just go ahead and get into the next track. Off the Zoinkies. I'll let you start it off.
Yeah, I don't know. The name really caught my attention, and
Zoinkies.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
Did you see the Instagram live when I think that's how he came up with a name for it or something like that? He just kept saying Zoinkies, Zoinkies, Zoinkies or something like that over and over again. He was like dying, and he was like, I got a song on the album I'm gonna call Off the Zoinkies. But yep, I like the way he kind of like it's obvious he's talking about all these other rappers, how they're using like lean and stuff like that, so you could hear it in the lyrics. I like the sample on it too, the like real kind of church gospel beat to it. But I like the way he talks down to everybody on this song. He isn't saying A is bad, but he's saying there's some other stuff we could be on. There's stuff better than this. Like, we don't have to be doing these drugs and all that. We could do something else. I like that. That was pretty cool to me. Is this one with a Ronald Reagan lyric? I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah,
Is that?
so.
I couldn't remember if it was Off the Zoinkies or Working Out. But I don't get why he called Ronald Reagan racist. I'm too young to know what Ronald Reagan really did. But I just thought it was funny how he came in. He said, can't thank Ronald Reagan enough. Psyche racist is. Oh, God. All right. Just started coughing. But yeah, I like that lyric.
Yeah, that's the one with that lyric.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then just the way he's talking down to people on this, saying we could be on way better stuff right now. You got any other thoughts, Gio?
Oh, yeah, so I was saying that the name of the song really caught my attention, but for some reason I don't know, it just like, it didn't connect with the song for me.
Zoinkies, drugs, Off the Zoinkies.
I don't know, I just didn't really like it that much, as I thought I would.
Oh. All right. Next track was Working Out. The intro reminded me so much of Kendrick Lamar. That's the one where it's like, it comes in and it's like how he's talking. The part where he says, "Take your heart, I'm gonna break it in two. I'm sure something out of you." Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Also, I have those 10 rappers that have better flow.
Billy just hopped in.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a break for a second.
I think. All right, so I have 10 rappers here, and these are mostly my favorite rappers. Anyways, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Nas, Vince Staples.
Dr. Dre has a better flow than JID.
Yeah, if you listen to like The Watcher, that's a really good one, and he collabs with Snoop Dogg so much they make really good ones. Vince Staples, A$AP Ferg, Biggie, Andre 2000, Method Man, Kendrick, and Lil Wayne.
But JID, we'll get to it in a second. JID showed up Method Man on Hotbox. You heard the album?
No, I know. I seen that. I'm just saying, Method Man does pretty good though. Like overall, like out of his whole career, I think he's out of all these people probably has the best flow. Just because I mean, he's Method Man. He's so good. It's so good. He's literally named after how he's doing the kind of stuff he does.
Who else did you say? Can I see the list real quick?
Sure.
I'm gonna ask you about these. What would you say is the best song flow wise for Lil Wayne?
Yeah, Lil Wayne. Okay, because 2008, like earlier 2008, and just how he's spitting out like the Il Carter 4, just stuff like that was.
All right.
I thought it was pretty good.
It is your opinion, but
like some of that stuff. Like I was gonna put Mac Miller, but there's not like too much. It's just because I really like Mac Miller.
He's got that more laid back charisma to him.
Laid back. I could have put what was that?
Mac Miller and JID were actually supposed to go on tour before he passed.
No. Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes, obviously.
I think JID's inspired by Busta Rhymes. I think he said that before. But what would you say is the best flow from Andre 3000?
Obviously, some of the most popular stuff. I mean, Miss Jackson was, that was obviously that was good, and I should put Ghetto Boys too. Ghetto Boys just early or late 1990s, great stuff.
Oh my God, I'm gonna sound so stupid for this, but y'all could back me up. I've said before that Outkast is one of the main older groups that I could get into in here, right?
Yeah.
But I cannot remember off the top of my head right now. Who's the other dude? Not Andre 3000, but other guy. Isn't it like Big Boy or something like that?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it might be Big Boy because it's something like really cheesy, but it worked for him.
I just know his real name. Hold up. I need to find out his rapper name real quick so I don't look stupid.
Yeah.
All right.
I wouldn't say those are like all of them are better than JID, but I think they're either on an equal flow or better.
Would you say he has the best flow album in Youth School?
Yeah, I could say that.
I could agree with that. All right. Yeah, Big Boy. I just knew his real name, Antoine. But, yeah, I think Big Boy did really good on the Miss Jackson one, too, how he was flowing on that beat, how it's like really chopped up, and then like cut out and stuff like that. Yeah. But obviously, that's one of the greatest rap songs of all time, in my opinion, Miss Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a staple, when you talk about rap or old school rap or just any really rap. Sounds really good.
Let me see that one more time. All right. Kendrick, I can agree on.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, I'm a little iffy on. Nas, I'm a little iffy on. Eminem, I obviously can't say crap. I'm sure JID's inspired a little bit by Eminem. Eminem can flow.
Yeah.
Vince Staples, he's got that original voice to him, and he doesn't take breaths while flowing, so I could agree with that. A$AP Ferg, he can rap fast, but I'm a little bit iffy on it. It doesn't matter if you rap fast and you say nothing.
No, I know. Yeah, I totally know. Like, I was thinking about like, put in work, and then like that whole verse it goes together really well, and it just sounds really good.
All right, Biggie, obviously a legend, so I'm not gonna say anything on that. Andre 3000, good. Method Man, I think he got showed up by JID on here, but I could see where you're coming from. Kendrick, good. Lil Wayne, I disagree on, but I can see where you're coming from. All right. That was Billy. Let's get back into it. What track were we on? We just got into working out, right?
We're like, yeah.
All right. But I liked how, speaking of Kendrick Lamar, I liked how he came in on this. I feel like it was inspired by Kendrick Lamar. The take your heart, I'm going to break it in two, I'm sure. But something like that. I can't remember what it says. You got the lyrics pulled up. What does it say?
Take your heart, don't let me break in two. I'm sure that I could possibly done nothing for you. I'm nearly on the edge. I'm about to jump in a few. I'm really not afraid of nothing.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then it goes into that piano beat, which is obviously like a cheat code for this dude for some reason. But yeah, that piano beat's really nice. The lyrics, I like how he's talking about like it's got that chill, laid back vibe to it. Did I say laid back vibe?
No, you should have laid back.
Okay, I thought I said laked out vibe for a second. I was about to say what the, but laid back vibe to it. It's chill. The lyrics are really cool about how like he's coming up and like it's just not really working out to be like. I'm gonna let you talk about the lyrics. I'm getting lost.
To be honest, I don't think I've heard this song too many times, so I really don't remember how.
It was the one he did on the Color Show. Have you seen the video where with a purple wall and just the one mic? I thought we watched that in here. Never mind, man.
Yeah, we only watched the Jimmy Kimmel one.
Jimmy Fallon.
Oh.
But who cares? They're all the same anyways. But yeah, good track. I liked the outro too, where he started making fun of J. Cole. That was funny to me. How he started talking about how I think he's getting angry about like JID and J. Cole. Most of those guys from Dreamville don't act like they got money, but they don't need to flex it. They're older people. JID's like 28, right?
Yeah. He
And
just turned
he kind of looks like a kid, no offense, but
when I first saw him, he looked like an XXL freshman.
but he has the money and he's smart with it. That's what they're saying. But there's this dude at the end that comes in like, why don't y'all flex some of his money? These other people got money too, need money too. Tell J. Cole to come to the club, throw some money. Why J. Cole? Why J. Cole got all his money and still look like he about to ask to borrow somebody's charger? Let me get it up to 10%, bruh. That was funny. That was one of my favorite little what's it called, interlude or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a playground hit, you know.
Yeah, but overall good track. Todd, that's the next song featuring Black, Six Flags, Slack,
Yes.
however y'all want to pronounce it. I'm not even going to get into that fight. But and LMA, that's possibly one of the best tracks on the whole album.
Yeah.
I love how it came in with that dark atmosphere vibe. He came in. What's he say at the beginning? You got the lyrics open. Read it. Been so down on my luck, ain't nothing looking up. Need something that's taking me higher.
I need something that's taking me higher.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think that one's really good just because of the story it tells. Because it also has a story with it. It's like this girl is trying to get with a guy while she has a boyfriend, and the guy that she's trying to get with doesn't want her because she's kind of stuck in a trance right now, and he's doing his own thing. So it's kind of crazy. I thought it was really good.
I noticed when you pointed that out, I feel like JID, obviously people are giving him a lot of credit right now, but I think that's one of his best storytelling songs because I feel like it's kind of like shows a love triangle. Black and JID are the two people that are like having the girl issues, but they're having it with the same girl. And then at the end, when Ella May comes in and read her lyrics real quick, her little outro, she kind of does a little refrain of a hook.
Tired, that makes two of us. I'm a liar. Where's the truth in that?
Yeah. So she's kind of like giving that other side to like, hey, you're really kind of bad too. So it just comes around. It's a triangle.
Yeah, you get all the three stories.
Yeah, maybe you're out of touch and life been kicking your butt, but that ain't ignited your fire. So basically she's saying, you're not any better than I am.
I think that's cool song, cool story to it. The hook's good, the dark vibe's good. All the verses are good. I like how when it cuts into when it goes from JID to Black, it's really cool how like it kind of like cuts the beat and then it comes in with Black humming. It makes you feel like it's like completely flipping to that other person. Black comes in with a humming. You could hear the piano like part. It goes dun and like Black's humming over it, and then the beat kicks in, and then he starts giving his perspective, and then at the end, LMA comes in. Overall, great track. And then if you notice in the title, Todd is spelled with 3 I's. I don't know if this means anything. My sister pointed this out to me when we were listening to it on the way to school. She said, do you think the 3 I's have to do anything with the 3 people being involved in a triangle? And I said, I don't know, but that's a good point. I didn't even think of that. But what do y'all think? I'm gonna let y'all get some thoughts out on the song. Billy
So-
had some. You got any?
Yeah, so this track, we got to see, like, all 3 points of view, right?
Mhm.
Of the two guys and the girl. So I feel like it reminded me of that Joyner Lucas song. It was, I forget what it's called. I know it was called Russ something. Have you heard of it?
Bruss?
Yeah, Russ.
Jesus is a Joyner Lucas fan. Ask him. You haven't heard of it?
Russ Capriccioni or something like that. But it was
Oh, Ross Capriccioni.
Yeah, yeah.
About the kid that got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it's kind of a different story.
Yeah,
but I know what you're
like,
talking
yeah,
about
'cause
now.
We got to see the 2 point of view. From
Yeah.
the guy that shot him and the dude that got shot.
Overall, it's a cool storytelling track. I liked it. Any other thoughts?
I like storytelling tracks. I like anything that tells a story. Like old Will Smith, stuff like that. When he did do music, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Speaking of Will Smith, real quick, Jaden Smith, step it up. Your first album was good, but this last album was trash. Let's just get that out of the way real quick. There's your 1 second review of Jaden Smith.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that.
All
I
right,
haven't listened to it yet. So.
but back to this track. Any last thoughts, Gio?
Yeah, I really liked it.
All right, and then it goes into Strawberries, which is produced by J. Cole and the late Mac Miller. But you could obviously tell this Mac Miller produced part of this because of like how it sounded. I'm gonna let you. How do you think Mac Miller influenced this track, Billy?
Basically the chorus. I think he did most of the chorus. I think he did anything in the background, the beat, the chorus. That was all him.
Forgot to say this features BJ, the Chicago kid, which is heavily underrated. He's worked with like Chance the Rapper and stuff like that, but he sounds perfect on this song. Overall, this track, kind of a theme to it is it's kind of like I don't know how to say it. It's telling girls that they don't gotta be like this perfect model, but stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get it probably, but
Yeah.
yeah, the production's great on this. The hook's really good. JID's doing his normal thing, but nice little flow to it, telling the story, telling people like those girls, they don't gotta be this perfect person. Some people love you for the way you are, stuff like that.
Yeah. My homegirl rap. She's a feminist. Hold it down for the women. I call her feminine. I thought that was funny.
This is the one he did in Jimmy Fallon, right?
Oh yes, this is the one he did on Jimmy Fallon, which is really good.
I think a lot of people thought this was the highlight of the album.
I could agree with that. People did think it was.
I like the dude singing.
I like the track. It's really good. I just don't have much to say about it. There isn't much to say about it. It isn't like one of the best storytelling, but it's got that chill, happy. It's a really happy song. That's all I could say about it.
I can agree with that.
All right. You want to get to the next song, which heavily disappointed me, kind of.
The one with
Hotbox, Joey,
yeah.
and Method Man.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was okay. Like, I'll have a lot of, for everything, I've rated everything, but for this one, I thought it was, decent. It wasn't bad. There was some songs, obviously, like, what was it that I didn't like a lot? I don't know. Was it Off the Zoinkies? I don't remember what it was.
Off D's.
Was it that?
Yeah, you hated that. The one with Cole.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because, like, it was pretty repetitive, but this one, I rated a good rate. I think Hotbox was good. I think it's told a good story. It was kind of like they were hotboxing it. It was
Y'all know what hotboxing means. But, yeah, I just feel like JID showed Method Man up, and then I was disappointed. JID did his thing, but Joey tried too much to sound like JID in a way. Do you feel that way? That Joey tried to mimic JID's first verse with how he was sounding?
I actually didn't catch that. I'm going to have to listen to that again.
But, yeah, I'm just kind of disappointed by this track. It could have been better, especially
Yeah,
for those
same here.
features.
Yeah, I mean, I think Method Man was the first few lines were kind of lazy. Light up a booger, wedgie in my butt. Yep, we pulling up.
Yeah, I just feel like JID did his thing, but the features didn't really do what they should have done.
Yeah, I feel like he could have had better features for sure. I think that was real lazy, but the rest of the song was okay. It wasn't terrible.
All right, let's get into the next track, Mount It Up. I like the beat on this, and I like how it feels bouncy. And he's like, okay, now I'm mount it up. All right.
I give it points for being, like, having a good... It has a lot of meat to it. It has a lot of... There's nothing that's repetitive about it. I mean, it's good. It's good. I just couldn't really. It wouldn't be something I'd listen again. If I wasn't listening outside of the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
But
It was
I
good.
like it.
Alright song.
It's a good song. I mean, it's kind of one of those more hyper up songs. But at the end's where he really saved it. The last verse, but first verse kind of was like, okay, I know he could flow a lot better than this and stuff like that. But at the end, when he was flowing, I was like, okay, where's JID?
Yeah. I think. I think it was it was good. I give it points for the. I think the beat was good too. I think the flow was good. Everything was there. I just really couldn't get into it. There was nothing that because I like catchy songs. I like stuff that tells stories. I like.
I mean,
fun thing. I like fun songs, and so I guess this one really just wasn't a fun song. It was more or less just a song. It was something. It was the meat and potatoes of the album.
Would you not say the chorus is a little bit catchy in a way, though?
Yeah, no, I could agree. Like the chorus is good, but I'm just saying, like the actual song itself, like I'm not gonna say anything about like how good 6ix9ine is because I don't think he's good, but he makes catchy songs. That's why people like him. That's the only reason he got big.
Nah.
That's the only reason he got big.
He got big for
I agree with
being.
Billy.
He got big for being a troll.
No,
You gonna tell me that man got big for making the same song over and over
Okay,
and
so
over
sure,
again?
It's catchy, but
on Genius,
I agree with that too.
On Genius, the number one hot song is "Mama" by 6ix9ine, and then
That's just because it has Kanye
number 4
on it.
is "Kika" by 6ix9ine. Number 6 is "Waka." Number 9 is "Kanga." I mean, it's a new album, and that's fine. But I'm just saying, the statistics on 6ix9ine are just ridiculous. Like, first of all, he's funny because
That's the only reason he's popular.
Everybody knows that he doesn't. That's not real.
Hold up. We're gonna pause this conversation. We'll come back to this at the end of the podcast.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Because we gotta we gotta get back into this JID album. So let's speed it up a little bit. Just the Other Day was a really good song in my opinion.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I could picture a music video for that of him just driving down through his old neighborhood or something like
I could probably
that.
listen to that one more than once after
Yeah, I'm
this
definitely
album.
gonna listen.
I was listening to it this morning.
Yeah.
It's a good track. I liked it. The hook's really catchy. The flows are good. I mean, the concept's just really good to me. Like, just the other day, he was nothing. Then he made XXL. And now he's like, people were saying this man's a legend or stuff like that.
Had a huge come up. Yeah.
I mean, people were saying, like Jimmy Fallon said last night before his performance, people are already saying this is the rap album of the year. So I think it's a cool concept. It's really telling, like, what he thinks about all this. Like, hey, just the other day I was broke. Like, This is all new to me. It shows he's still humble with it, too, which is a cool concept to me. I really like the song. I just don't have a lot to say about it, so don't think I'm like, it's okay to me. It's a really good song.
Yeah, I like the song as well. How about you, Gio?
Yeah, when I first heard it, when we were first hearing it, I didn't really like it. But then now that I gave it a couple more listens, I like it a lot more.
Yeah, it's one of the more standout ones on the second half to me. But I guess we could get into the next track, last track, Despacito 2. No clue why he called it that, Despacito 2. But
does it relate to anything of what the lyrics are saying? The name of the song?
No, but the song's completely talking about like being whatever you want to be. Like that's how he comes in at the beginning. But song's basically telling people like, hey, you could be whatever you want to be. I made it. Who says you can't? I'm just some kid from Zone 6, East Atlanta, that somehow made it. It was eating cereal boxes with the bugs in it that he said on 151 rum.
I think a lot of these song names are just kind of awkward. But like, because like
Off the
Zoinkies, like he came up with that on Instagram Live.
Yeah,
he won't put a lot of effort. But you don't have to have a lot of effort if you're good though.
I mean, but that song, I could see where he's coming from off the Zoinkies, drugs, which is what he was talking about on that track. But Despacito 2, I like the message of it. It's a really cool track to me, which again proves JID's a really good lyricist. He comes in, I like how he gave that little third-person point of view. He was like, hey, JID, what you want to be, an astronaut or something like that, a teacher, a lawyer? Yeah. You want to be a rapper with your big bug eyes, stuff like that. Like, you're not going to make it. But he ended up making it, which is really cool. And then I like the overall message of a song. Do you see any other lyrics that stood out in that part right there?
Yeah, it was the outro.
The outro, that's right.
Says,
I couldn't remember what I said stood out, but
real. Yeah, not real.
Where he's talking about
the Black Panther.
Yeah, but outro, he starts talking to this little kid, and this little kid's like, JID asked, what you want to be when you grow up? And the kid said, I want to be the Black Panther, but the Black Panther isn't real. Which is kind of just like an overall concept of like people are trying to tell you you can't be something nowadays.
Yeah.
What you need to be whatever you want to be, which is a good way to end the album to me because this album is kind of just telling his come up, which is really good. Good closer. Then we get a bonus track, Hasta Luego, came out summer of 2017, I'm pretty sure. Summer of 2017 or 2018. But summer of 2017, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, pretty good song. Like the flows, fast flows. JID does his thing. Good lyrics, all that. I don't have any other thoughts on that track.
I think the same way as I did it with Mount It Up.
All right, let's get into it. Top 3 tracks.
I thought it was good. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to go back. I think it was good. Hasta Luego was pretty good. I liked it.
My bad. I thought you said something already. I just realized I did cut you off.
It was I don't know, just a story it told. Like I said, I like storytelling, but go ahead.
All right, top 3 tracks on the album. I'll let you start, Gio. Or you want me to start?
Yeah, you start.
All right. My top 3 are in no particular order. Off D's, Tide, and it's close between Strawberries and Just the Other Day and Westbrook. So basically, I just gave y'all top 5, but yeah, Billy.
151 Rum, that was my favorite one out of the whole song, or out of the whole album, excuse me. And then Frequency Change, probably my second. And then my third, Hot Box.
All right.
Well, since you did almost like a top 5, because it was hard for me to choose top 3, because I like a lot of these songs, so I guess I'll kind of do a top 5.
All right, go ahead.
I was going to do Off D's, 151 Rum, Tide, and that's 3, right?
Yeah.
Just the other day, and Off the Zoinkies.
All right. Least favorite tracks. Hotbox disappointed me. Billy. Well, never mind.
Let's go ahead and talk Off D's. I mean, that was just like, I don't know. I could talk so much about it, but I'm just not going. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself because I think if I got into it,
it's a really good flow song.
Some people will get upset.
He's talking about me, by the way. All right, you go, Gio.
Yeah, I think it's just Hotbox, to be honest.
All right. That's pretty good. All of us came up with one song. All right. If you could say anything to JID about this album or what he's doing right now, what would you say?
Kind of just keep doing your thing, I guess. It was okay. It's pretty good.
Say, keep those flows coming.
Yep.
Like what you're doing. Glad you're making it. You're easily the best in Dreamville.
I would say probably try to get J. Cole on more of the songs, even though, he's helping him. He's pretty much his boss. But, I would say get J. Cole on more of the songs. Because J. Cole sounds good.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to
Just
listen to
so
J.
you
Cole.
get on
Everybody's going to listen to J. Cole just because J. Cole's so good and he has a good track record. So
I put JID in my top 5 now. Do you think he could end up passing Kendrick? This is a conversation me and Charlie had the other day.
Yeah, I think he could.
I think he could too. Billy?
Nah.
All right.
Kendrick's legendary.
I feel like Kendrick's last album was kind of bad, though, which is a completely different topic. We'll say that.
No, but Kendrick is just a legendary. He's just a
Good Kid, Mad City, and To Pimp a Butterfly, legendary. Can agree with that. Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah. To Pimp a Butterfly was even good, too. It was even not better, in my opinion, but right there. Right there. I mean, it was hard to choose between two.
Swimming Pools is in my favorite rap songs of all time. All right. What would you say to him, Gio?
I would want to ask him if he could do a couple of tracks with Ski Mask.
I know. I want to know where those Ski Mask songs are, too. But, all right. What would you give it out of 10?
I think an 8.5 out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. While Billy's speaking his thoughts real quick, I know it looks like every album we've reviewed so far, which is only 5, I've given really positive reviews. Nothing's been under a 7. But trust me, there's been some bad albums this year. We've just reviewed a lot of the ones that I've really liked. But, yeah, this is one of... I think I've only given 3 albums above an 8 this year. Yeah, this is...
I think I did give an album a 6, didn't I?
No, I'm talking about me.
I know, but...
You gave...
Yeah. Or a 7.
FM. You gave FM a 6.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I've given JID DiCaprio 2 and 9. I've given Kids See Ghosts by Kanye West and Kid Cudi a 9. And I've given Brockhampton Iridescene 10 out of 10.
I think this album for me, I had a good theme, few weird songs. I give it a 6.6 out of 10.
All right, that's respectable.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for JID. But let's get back into what we were talking about a second ago. 6ix9ine is so only famous because people see him as a meme.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But listen, okay, his songs, like, they've been played so much. Even like this is just Apple Music statistics, and I'll just go look it up real quick.
Okay, but does 6ix9ine have radio playability?
No, but Eminem didn't have a lot of radio play either, and
Bruh.
Eminem's legendary.
Lose Yourself, Stan.
They took him off the radio. He was too vulgar. They didn't want him on the radio.
I still hear Stan on the radio today.
Okay, well,
and Lose Yourself.
I'm saying, like, when he was getting big, like the first few years he was out there and he was getting big, like, 1999 to like 2000.
Songs like Kim.
Yeah, I mean they weren't on. They were not allowed on any of the radio stations. I think Graduation Day. Okay, that's what really made 6ix9ine. You got Billy, you got Gummo. Okay, and that,
They all sound the same, though.
Exactly. I mean, they can sound the same, but
That,
right now
that proves he has no versatility as an artist.
you said it here. Okay, I understand. I totally agree with you. But I'm just saying he's got monies and he's not going anywhere. I mean, I think he's going.
Well, he is going somewhere, jail. But
he's going to prison. He's not going anywhere from there for a few years.
I mean, do you think he's going to fade out now that he's in jail? Fans are going to have this to sit with.
On top charts for the 1 through 4 are all 6ix9ine, 6, 7, 6ix9ine, 10, 11, 6ix9ine.
Okay.
I mean, 14, 15 even. Teddy.
Go,
I mean,
hold up. But this is the streaming charts. Let's look at actual sales charts.
okay, we can go. All right, look at that. What was it?
I guarantee you that he doesn't have a.
Sales charts?
No, just look up Apple Music sales charts. That's what streaming service you're looking at, right?
Yeah.
The actual buying records and stuff, I'm sure he's like number 1 on albums right now, which is okay. But song-wise, I don't think he has a single song of the top 25. Never mind, he's at number 1 with Mama, featuring Nicki Minaj and Kanye West. Why? I guess just because of Kanye West.
I don't know. People started hating him.
He's at number 11. He's at number 17. He's at number 25. Why do people... They all sound the same.
I know. I totally understand.
The song with Boogie with a hoodie, does that not sound exact? Y'all just want to turn this into... How much time we got left?
We have what? It's 38 minutes.
It's been going on for like 40 minutes.
How long we been doing this podcast?
38 minutes.
Yeah, almost 40.
That's okay. We can raise it to 45. Why not?
All right, screw it. Let's go into it.
That one you're talking about with Boogie with the Hoodie, I've heard that.
Let's do a quick review of Dummy Boy.
I didn't even listen to Dummy Boy. I just know that I just know like the couple songs that I listen to and that are really popular.
I've heard it.
I don't really even like 6ix9ine. Besides, there's like one song I like. It's hilarious in my opinion, but I think it's Kika.
Featuring Tory Lanez.
I think so. No, he's like, let me get it started.
That's let me get it started. BB with the Robins, looking all retarded. Tatty.
Yeah,
That's what it's called.
That's one of my favorite ones. It's so funny. It's hilarious.
Josh called it. Josh said in one of the past podcasts, he said, I asked, where do you see 6ix9ine going with his career before he released Stupid? Josh said he's not going to last long. The man's in jail. People are going to have to sit with this album for a while. Do you think anybody's going to be able to sit with this?
Well,
Do you think this will last is what I'm
let's
asking.
look at the history, Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah, but Bobby Shmurda
Shmurda.
actually had a little bit difference to him. 6ix9ine, he has no versatility as an
I
artist.
don't know. I seen Bobby Shmurda. I think it was in New York, and he was throwing up gang signs with the gang people. And then you go look at Billy, 6ix9ine. He's in.
6ix9ine's a fake gangster.
I know. Well, apparently not. Apparently he was money laundering. So I mean, that's kind of a gangster thing to do. That's what the mob did, anyways.
All right.
But I don't know if he was all about that murder in life or nothing like that. I don't think he was.
Let's go around the room real quick. Hey, Jesus, do you think Dummy Boy will last as an album? Do you think he'll last more than a month?
More than likely, no. He'll probably die out just like as soon as it hits like 1 month out.
That's what I like to hear. I don't think he'll last. Billy?
I think I don't. Probably not gonna last. No.
Unless it gets overplayed though.
I don't think it's going to get overplayed because there's nothing that will play him.
I don't know. I think
No, no
there's-
record
there's
label's
nothing-
going to touch him.
there's nothing-
Nothing's going to touch
Look
him.
at
I mean, he's literally in prison right now.
The man literally has pedophilia charges against him. No one's going to want to touch that. That's
Yeah.
not a good image.
It's a hot tamale right there.
All right. Gio, do you think Dummy Boy will last?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. Anything could happen. I feel like this could drag out until like next year.
Yeah, be
Like,
pessimistic. I mean, it's November. You can drag it out till.
yeah, it's like the ending of November.
All right, let's do this real quick. What would you give Dummy Boy out of 10? Tell me, what would you give Dummy Boy out of 10, and what was your favorite song on
Listen
it?
to the full song. Who listened to the full album?
I've listened to the
I
full
haven't.
album. So everybody but you.
Okay.
All right. What would you give it out of 10, and what's your favorite song?
I'll probably like around 6 out of 10, something like that. Just because it has some good songs. My favorite song out of it is Kikami. It was mostly because Tory Lanez 6ix9ine wasn't that good in that song, but overall Tory Lanez just the one that carried him on that song.
You have a mic. Yeah, you have a mic. All right, say it.
What about you, Gio?
I'm still deciding. I'm not too sure.
I'll give it a solid 4 out of 10. Best songs being Stupid and Tatty.
Okay. Well,
At least I was fair to give him 2 songs.
yeah, that's understandable. I'm saying, okay. What about Graduation Day? Out of 10.
Whole 2.
Really?
They all sound the same.
They do, but I thought the sound was good still.
That one I'll give it like a 5.
Just because they all sound the same doesn't mean they don't.
You're putting 6ix9ine close to Vince Staples?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my name's Hunter,
My name's Billy.
My name is Gio.
and this has been the Flip the Switch Music Podcast. I got to end this.